singing there? I feel like she had like the microphone not even like on her mouth at all. Hang on. I'm supposed to be comparing vocals here, you guys. I need to like know that these are her vocals.
Head first,
Fearless.
my ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, I'm just gonna shake into the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby?
Is she even really singing? Because I feel like I'm hearing a ton of people and I feel like her lips just didn't link up to what we just heard. Am I right on that? And to the fella over there, that's where it got off.
Fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on?
I didn't hear won't you. I only heard come on. Well, I mean, sorry. I heard won't you, but I only saw come on. I want to see if I can hear her.
It's like, oh my god, I'm just gonna shake into the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby? We can shake.
I'm hearing her singing, won't you? Won't you come on? But I'm not seeing her singing, won't you? Are you guys getting this with me? This isn't just me.
Girlfriend, she's like, oh my god, I'm
Do we
just
see
gonna
won't
shake
you?
into the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby? We can
There is no won't ya movement. Yet, if you close your eyes and you listen to this track, I'm hearing her say, won't ya, which tells me either a few things. One, she's singing over a track of her own voice, and she's singing over it. Because when you sing over a track, okay. Audrey tangent time, just for a brief moment. Lip syncing, when you're doing that, it means that there is no sound coming out of your mouth and going out the speakers, right? That's what it means when you're lip syncing or lip singing, whatever. Lip singing, we're just gonna go with that. However, here's the fucked up part. If there is a track of you singing and you are singing over the top of your own voice, so let's say the sound of the track is very loud of your voice and you're singing decently quiet over the top, that is not considered in the industry as lip singing because you are singing and your sound is coming out of the speaker. Now, as a vocal coach, I think this is totally bullshit because I can easily sing a song on a really shitty day quietly over my own voice and sound amazing. That's like being in the car, cranking up your favorite song and lightly singing over the top of it. And that's not lip syncing. So in this case, I feel like it's a case of possibly a few different things. One, it could be the background track is really loud and she's singing over the top of it, so she's not lip singing. And if y'all don't like this conversation right now and you're starting to freak out, feel free to bitch me out in the comments. It just brings up my algorithm. Or her backup vocalists sound very similar to her and they're really mimicking her sound, and so they are singing louder and then her mic is quieter behind those, possibly in that option. And then a third option, which is kind of a combination of the second option, is that they only crank it up during this rap section, which has happened. I've heard it before where they have like the verses of a song, you have the singer's voice pushed forward in the sound or more loud in the sound that we're hearing. And then on the chorus, it kind of quiets down and then all the backgrounds come over it. And it is almost a way, I guess, to let your voice relax a little bit on the chorus. And there's reasons that people do it, but it is, for me, it feels like cheating. I just think it's total bullshit. However, I have not been in her shoes. She could have been being worked to the absolute fucking bone. And in order for her to keep up the schedule that they're wanting without proper vocal training and vocal rest, she has to do it this way. And there's also that possibility.
My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, I'm just gonna shake it to the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby? We can shake, shake, shake.
Okay, so could that have been her voice? Absolutely. Do I know? No, because we couldn't see her face for like half the fucking clip. But it sounds like her. It also sounds more in her speaking voice. It doesn't sound too bright, too forward. It sounds almost like she's just kind of speaking the words, which would make more sense. Instead of lip singing, you just speak the words. And it's a moment for your voice to kind of go back into natural state. Oh God, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you guys are waiting for me. You're waiting for me to complain. It's just so closed. Oh, I said it. I said it. Get mad at me. Come at me. Y'all hate this note, but come at me. Yes, it was on pitch. It was not flat, but it also wasn't fully open. It was very closed and very strained and very pushed, which you can do when you're young, but you can't do when you get older. Your vocal cords just can't do it. You know, I'm getting old, and when I was young and I fell, it was like, whatever. Now I fall and I'm feeling it for like 3 fucking days. You know, it's the same thing. The body doesn't recover as fast. So this is really close. Yeah, not oh. There's no ah. There's no ah in this at all. There's no space. Watch.
But baby, we can shake, shake, shake. Yeah.
Already. Yeah. Here. Where's that mouth? Where's that mouth? Give me that mouth.
Shake.
Yeah. See that? Yeah. She's preparing for here. Not yeah. She's not dropping the jaw and creating the space. Yeah. Oh. It's closed.
Yeah.
So one of the ways I like to tell people that don't quite exactly know the difference in the sound, you can also go by feeling. When you hear her hit that note, there's a part of your brain that goes, ooh, it's coming. Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna get it? Is she gonna hold it? You're slightly scared. Whereas I can almost guarantee that the next clip of her currently, we're not gonna feel that. We're gonna feel like, yes, we know she's gonna nail it. There's no question about it. Okay, there was space there, but I didn't hear her that much. Yeah, I didn't hear her. Did we see that huge space? Do we hear the vowel difference instead of open. Right from the beginning. Oh my God. Yeah. They went over all of the vowels in there. It wasn't All the vowels have been opened in that space. All of them are there to give it more power. Drastically better. Okay, same note. Okay, so there she is, taking a break in between. This, I think, is a better way to do it because previously she was singing on a lot of the chorus sections, but remember early on I was like, I don't know if she's actually singing on all of that. This is a way better way to do it, for her to clearly show that the backups are singing the loop of the chorus, which has a lot of words, and then she's coming in on certain sections to add over the top, because vocally she can do that without running out of breath because she's doing a million fucking things. This is a way better middle ground than lip singing.
So he calls me up.
Okay, so we didn't hear shake it off, she didn't go for the high note there.
I still love you.
What is this called? Wayne Gibbet? Is this like a really long song name title? Wayne Gibbet. I don't know what it stands for. Wayne Gibbet.
It's exhausting, you know? Like, we are never getting back together.
Oh, we are never ever getting back together. Not Wayne Gibbet? I liked Wayne Gibbet. Oh, you know what? Maybe right now would be a good time to talk about all the hate that comes from me doing these videos. And I'd like to take a moment and explain the content of this video because I thought it was very clear. I thought it was super clear as to what I was doing. But apparently for a lot of you, it's not. In this video, I am not making fun of Taylor Swift. I don't know where you guys got that from. I don't understand that. I feel like there is this switch in a lot of people that when they hear people saying how vocals can improve, they don't hear the improvement. They hear the failure. That's all they hear. And really, truthfully, this is an issue that they need to deal with inside, because most likely there's something inside of them that tells them that when they're improving something, it means that they were crap before. And there's something in them that feels like they're crap before and they're just lashing out. I think a lot of that is, or you're really young maybe. You don't quite understand that yet? I'm not sure. But I want to let you know that I'm not making fun of Taylor Swift in this video at all. I actually consider myself a Swiftie. This is all your guys' fault, you know? Like, I was in a cafe and I know all the songs and I'm singing them and I'm like, oh, this is a good song for a rainy day. It was Invisible String. It's one of my favorite songs. But I'm not making fun of Taylor Swift. What I am doing is I'm talking about the differences in her vocal cords and how she is using them from 11 years ago, 15 years ago, from the start of her career to now. And if she, in order to be a successful performer, your vocals need to improve. It doesn't mean that she sucked back then. It means that there was room for improvement, and she has now improved. And that's literally what I'm talking about. So if you guys get all angry about me making these videos and saying that I'm making fun of Taylor Swift, then I really do suggest that you take a moment and you look inwardly, because there's possibly a part of you that feels that when you are failing at something or when you're not good at something, that means that you are not good. And that is not what it means. In real life and in life, as you grow up and you experience things, you learn that you will always improve, which means that you weren't as good at it earlier. But it does not mean that that's a bad thing. You're exceptional. You're talented. Everyone has these amazing talents. Every single person. And you have this amazingness inside of you. But you have to be willing and okay and accepting of falling. And know that this doesn't mean that where you were is bad. It just means that you improved. And that's all this is. This is not me saying that Taylor Swift was bad back then. It's me saying, here's how much she has improved from the beginning.
Shake it off. So he calls me up and he's like, I still love you. I'm like, I mean, this is exhausting, you know? Like, we are never getting back together. Like, ever.
Oh, that was creepy. Okay, no. Did you hear how close that was? And how tight? Almost like you can feel that strain. No. Do you hear that tightness in there? No. It's really closed. Oh, she opened up a little bit more on the second half of it, but it wasn't solid there.
So he calls me up and he's like, I still love you. I'm like,
I love you. I love him.
This is exhausting, you know? Like, we're never getting back together.
Like ever!
Getting back together.
Oh my God, that was so much better. I want to hear that again. That was drastically better. Do you notice? No! Open space. Jaw down, tongue down, open space. No! And then on the second part, the no, she opens even more to create even more space. She's also bringing it weighted down. She's owning it. It's not back. So in the first take, you watch, it's gonna be no, close, oh, and you can feel it almost like as if you put where the sound was and we're pulling it back in the first take.
So he calls me up and he's like, I still love you. I'm like, I mean, this is exhausting, you know? Like, we are never getting back together. Like, ever.
Listen.
No!
Hear how small and tight that is, right?
Like, ever.
So she's holding on the end too long, first of all. It's a no, just short. No! The second half of that belt is way more open, yes, but we're talking about improvement. How have her vocals improved since then? Watch.
So he he calls me up and he's like, I still love you. I'm like,
Now, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you are only getting little bits of the highlights. This entire vocal evolution video was actually over an hour long, and you can only watch that on my Patreon. Now, on Patreon, oh my God, I don't even know if I can go over the list of Taylor Swift content that we have. So, Are you ready for it? We have full album reactions of Red, Taylor's version, Speak Now, Taylor's version, Midnights, and all of the bonus songs, 1989, Taylor's version and the vault tracks, Evermore, Taylor's version, the Tortured Poets Department Part 1 and Part 2, and the Lover album. Those are just the albums, the full album reactions. Also have concerts and documentaries, the Eras Tour, the additional Eras Tour that came out on Disney Plus, her 1989 World Tour, Miss Americana, Folklore Long Pond Studio Sessions, Reputation Stadium Tour, Speak Now Tour, Live on the CN, City of Lover, Lover Lounge. Oh my God, there's so much. There's so much. So come on over, hang out with your fellow Swifties, and support this channel in what I do. That's how I'm able to do this and make these videos for you guys, is because of my patrons. So I will put the link down below for you.
I mean, this is exhausting.
Listen
you
to
know,
the first
we're never
no.
getting back together.
Like ever!
Amazing, fucking amazing. Did you hear how quick that was? Did you hear how quick that was? Nah, very short, right off the top of it. No, it's not here, it's nah. She goes right and short on the end, big pop on that ah to give as much space as possible, and then she's leading that forward, and she even opens even more on the second half. No, it's more of a nah. Oh, she opens up on that second half. So much better, drastically better. Jeez. Nah. If we cut off that second word, the second part of the no, you'll hear that it sounds like she's saying ah. It doesn't sound like no. Oh, closed. So let's do a vowel check. Okay, are we ready? Tell me what vowel she's singing right here. Ah, right? Here's the second one. We lost it, right? It started off with a little bit of ah, and then it just kind of disappeared. That's because the vocal cords closed in. No, and then it was gone. Listen to how it fades. Gone. Not there. Now we go back to when you're like, really? No, I kind of heard it. Listen to this. Fucking solid. It almost felt like she could have kept going, right? She didn't fade out, she didn't run out of breath, she didn't get too much tension. It felt like she could have kept going.
You know, like we're never getting back together.
Wait.
Like ever!
She could have kept going. Where is she? Do you hear her? Because I don't hear her. I don't hear her in this at all. She's so overloaded with backup vocals. She's not even singing here. And she threw in an extra high note. Get it, Taylor. Oh, and she's just like, yep, I just did that. What? I mean, amazing. As she's going in for the never. As she's hitting those notes, she's sinking her weight. Yes, she's leaning forward, but she's sinking her weight down. It's not pulling up. That position that she just did, she couldn't have done. In the early days of Taylor Swift, hitting those notes hunched forward, it would not have sounded right. That was amazing. Ruined the extra shit. Okay, so in all of the comparison clips that I've done, as I've looked over them, I felt there were ways to improve, right? I felt like she just nailed that. As a vocal coach, I don't see anything wrong with the way that she just hit that note. It was very open. It was very stabilized. The mouth placement was open. It was forward. It wasn't nasal closed like she had been doing in 2016. That sounded great to me. I mean, granted, she looks way more like a badass now, but that sounded the same to me. Hang on. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm a hyper focus on those vocals.
In the middle of the night, my dreams.
Okay, a little bit closed on dreams. My dreams! A little bit closed on dreams, but everything else, loved it. I would have liked to hear my dreams a little bit more. My dreams, instead of my dreams, right? Okay, we do sounded fine, but baby, it was very short, baby. More here. Did you hear the space on dreams? That was so much better on dreams. My dreams, not my dreams. Yes, I love that she did exactly what I had suggested. Yeah, baby, not baby, baby. There's more space there again. There is improvement. Begin. Notice all the begin. Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Use of space. Use of space.
Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin.
Interesting. I liked her old one better. See? My editor is throwing in some, like, I don't know if he knew he was, but he's throwing in some loops. Because the last one I was like, barely a difference in improvement because it was still really good. And this one, I liked begin, which is open space, previously, more than this, begin.
Ready for it, baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Are you ready for it? Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin.
Okay, she just switched though. It was begin, and then now as she's hitting the high notes, baby, let the games begin. Baby, let the games begin. Open, not the games begin. She's opening on it. There is a possibility that this is because, baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. She's almost doing it more in a speaking voice to give her voice a break. Again, we were talking about minimal effort, maximum sound, taking any breaks that she can. This would be a good space to go in a speaking voice. It's her speaking voice. So that could be why she made it shorter, because in a speaking voice, the N is going to be shorter. And then as she goes into the high notes, she can't do that in a speaking voice. So she pops open for more space to get more freedom.
Let the games begin. Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, saving her voice there. Thank you so much for watching this with me. We're going to keep doing this over and over again. I just need to know what clips you want me to watch. So be sure to put that in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next Taylor Swift Vocal Evolution. La la la.